Hey everyone, and welcome back. We are going to be doing another group SRT clearing on blocks to weight loss, blocks to losing weight. So without further ado, this is me, the face behind the pendulum, and let's get stuck in. Remember to set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing, and then you can turn the volume down if you wish. You don't have to listen to what's coming up. A lot of it will be higher level consciousness programs. So we're using the spiritual response therapy system, which is these charts, which you'll see in a moment. And so a lot of it won't make sense anyway, but let's get on with it. Let's crack on with it. So here goes. Let me just turn the camera down so that you can see the charts more clearly. Hopefully you can see that more clearly. You can't really see it. It is sort of back to front, but it gives you an idea anyway of what's going on, what's coming up. So we're going to do blocks to weight loss, blocks to losing weight for those that want to use it. And I'm working with the God team today, and that's running at 0 positive and 100 negative. Let's have a look at the terms of consciousness where that's running. So it's running at creator consciousness. So we're just going to ask the God team that I'm working with to clear away any programs there, bringing it up to 100 positive down to 0 negative, which is where we want everything at that level, 100 positive, 0 negative. And we're raising it from creator consciousness level all the way up to radiant love new paradigm level. So down here is incarnational level, if you see with my finger down here. Then we have spirit status, Holy Spirit, Christ status, light status, ascended master, one level vector, free, Holy Spirit consciousness, Christ consciousness, mental consciousness, then creator consciousness. Then we have the universal consciousness, and then we're going up to many mansions, ultimate, supreme, majestic consciousness levels, then Lord of Lords, which is first Eden. And that's the first expression of the living soul at that level. We've got Lord First Eden, and then we've got Lord of Lords, Queen of Life, and King of Kings. So they're all sort of expressions of the soul. King of Kings is the idea, the egg and sperm. The Queen of Life is the spiritual body. So it's like the soul in the womb, really, and the Lord of Lords is the living soul, the first expression of the living soul. And then we go into the God, then the I am, the Godhead. And when this system first came in, this is the top, the Godhead. But now we go beyond that, here to the grand eye hole, and all the way up there through various other levels, and about 120 feet off the page, probably even further off the page now. Because we've expanded such a lot in the last 10 years or so. So, okay, that's cleared that. Where are we going first? We're going to chart 5, which is blocks interference, negative motivation. So is there anything on the inside, blocks interference? No. On the outside, we're looking at self-punishment programs. Okay, how many levels of consciousness? Just one level of consciousness. We're just going to clear all self-punishment programs, self-punishment negative motivations there for whoever's watching. We won't go into any great detail with these. So normally I'd research some of these things for individual clearings, but because this is a group clearing, we're not going to do that. And we're going to try and keep this to 15 minutes if we can, because some of my others have gone over a bit. So this is clearing away. This is because we never know ultimately how many people are going to be watching this video and having this clearing. So it'll be, this could be on YouTube for years, and therefore there could be hundreds or even thousands of people getting clearing from it. So because we're clearing at a quantum level, time operates in a different way at a quantum level. So it doesn't matter when the clearing's done. If you set your intention to receive the benefits of it, so you shall receive the benefits of it. So it's still clearing away. Self-punishment is a biggie with people. Self-punishment is a negative motivation. So where are we going next for this? Blocks to weight loss there. I still want to be on chart 5, so I haven't finished there on chart 5. On the outside, so we've got bitterness as well. Anything else? Do we need to know how many levels or anything? So let's clear all bitterness away. Bitterness as well, clearing that away. So this is blocks to losing weight. So weight loss blocks there for anyone that wants to lose a few pounds, or eliminate or get rid of a few pounds, however you want to word it. I know as a hypnotherapist myself, I used to avoid the word weight loss because it implies that you've lost it somewhere and that you'll find it again. We don't want to find it again. We want to keep that excess weight off and stay healthy and balanced. If you're someone that struggles to put on weight, then let me know and I can always do a clearing in the future for anything there that's preventing you there. So, but this is specifically blocks to losing weight there. And we can do healthy weight clearings as well. It's just coming from slightly different angles, slightly different perspectives on it, and that can just make all the difference with the program sometimes. Okay, right, where are we going next? 6A this time, which is, was that 6A? Just check again, I thought it might be 6B. 6A, which is master programs and discordant energy. So what's running inside left? Bitterness again, that's interesting, isn't it? Nothing else? No, assuming they have past life roots, yeah, ancestor roots. Okay, let's clear all bitterness away as master programs and discordant energy then. Any master programs of bitterness and discordant energy of bitterness, let's clear that away. That's interesting, isn't it, in the blocks to weight loss, how bitterness has come up for a second time, because it's not something I would have put 2 and 2 together with the weight loss, actually. But I guess bitterness is, you know, it's resistance, isn't it? It's holding on to stuff. So we're not letting go of stuff when we're bitter. So just clearing away. It feels very clear, the programming of this. Very, very clear in its clearing, if that makes sense. Okay. We're next 8A, which is inner archetypes. So inside, so we got paternal archetype is out of balance, and the adult archetype is out of balance. Any others out of balance? Critical parent or anything like that? No. Are they being blocked by the people? Yeah, the people watching this. So let's clear all blocks to the adult archetype and the paternal archetype and bring them back into full, complete balance and harmony, please, across all levels, all layers, all levels of consciousness, all energy bodies, for whoever is watching this, for their highest good. And again, I'm not doing any investigation with any of these things because it's a group clearing. We're trying to keep it brief, so we're just clearing. It's nonetheless, it's still as powerful. It still brings about powerful change. It's just that if you have an individual clearing, sometimes your teams will want me to go into a lot more detail and investigate a lot more, look at levels of consciousness things are running at, maybe even look at past lives as well. So, and maybe clear sort of some really root causes and clearing councils and that kind of thing. So, and we'd also go through your individual energy bodies as well if it was an individual clearing. So, and the dreamer archetype. So let's clear all blocks to the dreamer archetype and bring that back into perfect health, harmony and balance. If you'd like to have some individual clearings, then I offer an SRT package on my website, which is carolinecousins.com. All the details are below in the details. I also have a couple of courses on Udemy. Again, details are below. If you'd like to have a look, they're meditation courses to help you clear blocks and take you deeper into meditation to find out root causes for certain things. Really good value, those courses. So they're about £20 a course on Udemy. So do have a look, do check them out. And if you want to work one-to-one with me, I also do one-to-one sessions where we really get stuck into having a good discussion and finding out where some behaviours and blocks are coming from and starting to shift them in the session there and then. So I have a basic program and an essential program if you want to work with me one-to-one, and I also have a separate SRT package as well. So still clearing away there, the dreamer archetype, which is blocked there. Right, that's better. Okay, it suddenly stops. It's really strange. I get a really strong feeling. Chart 10B, programs created by spirit. This is the first line of programming. there. So we want to clear, we've got spiritual virus coming up, which is interesting. Anything else in here? So let's clear all spiritual viruses, clearing all depths, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere, including any body programs, body memories, replication, rebuilding memory images from that. So a spiritual virus starts at spirit. So we just want to make sure that that's cleared and that isn't affecting your physical block to losing weight. They're clearing away all spiritual viruses. It's said, or potentially, that a spiritual virus can be behind fibromyalgia. How true that is, I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. But anyway, we're going to clear that. Whoever's watching now, we're clearing any spiritual viruses from you. And as I said, this is the first line of programming. So if you've got that running, that's going to affect you quite a bit. Clearing away all spiritual viruses across all time, space and dimension, elevation, seeds, roots, branches, all energy bodies, bringing you back into perfect health, harmony and balance there. Right, okay, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, where are we going next? We are going to is it 19 or 20? Refining consciousness. 20. So we're clearing in harmony at the one level, lessons to accomplish before moving on, working with one, higher level issues by one, imbalance of the etheric body at the one level, additional programs type 1 and 2 at the one level. And we're not going to research any of that. We're just going to ask the God team that I'm working with to clear all of that and bring in harmony, please. Clearing away any of those lessons that need to be cleared away. Clearing the inharmony, bringing harmonious balance, please, to whoever's watching this for their highest good. Hope you're all having a good day when you're watching this, or about to have a good day, or you have had a good day. The sun is out at the time of recording this, so I've been in all day and I'm desperate to get outside because it's blue sky. Lovely, that's done there. Okay, how are we doing for time? We're doing very well, I think. And we're on chart 28, which is final forgiveness. We are integrating multiple programs in the consciousness of one. We're also clearing for integrity of consciousness, clearing memories, the master key here. So we're not wiping your memory away. It's higher level memories in connection with holding on to things that are causing blocks to the weight loss. So it's that memory attachment stuff, isn't it? Emotional attachment to things. So we're just clearing all of those, getting the God team to do that. We're not going to look into anything in any great depth for this group clearing. Doesn't mean to say it's any less effective. For some people, it's still incredibly effective. It's just that in an individual clearing, we'd ask a few more questions and see if we need to do any more research with these. But we're whizzing through these really quickly today. Anything else before mop up? No? Can we go straight to mop up? So let's just go straight to a very quick mop up. Normally I have a long list that I read with an affirmation with the mop up. So just going to ask that list be actioned. Take me too long to read through it here, but I'm just asking my teams for the purpose of the group clearing that this list be actioned. And maybe that they use the affirmation for anybody watching of, I'm at my perfect healthy weight. I'm at my perfect healthy weight. And the mop-up is where the bulk of the clearing actually takes place. So they have about 200 plus charts on their side of life working with me, and they do most of the clearing. I have to do a small amount of research, but they do most of the clearing. We have what's called a prep to work. So I go through a long list of things to ensure we're all ready to work. So it's clearing away a lot of stuff before we even get started. And I include a lot of stuff within the prep to work process now. So we clear away a lot of stuff before we even see the research. So if you do have individual clearings, some of them look a bit small. They're not small. They're just, it means I don't have to do too much research, but the teams do a lot of research. Though most of my clearings are pretty substantial anyway. So So it's obviously quite a big mop up going on. So although not a lot came up in the research side, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that's clearing away because I can feel it. And I might do a few for weight loss over the coming months, because it's good to get to different levels with that supports you. You're not going to wake up a stone lighter or anything like that. It's just right. Is there something else to clear? There's a little bit more to clear. What are we looking at? Chart 15, the I am level consciousness. We have a light realm discordant energy, war in heaven, the I am level consciousness, that's duality really, and duality of the I am level consciousness. So let's just clear all of those from whoever's watching. We're just over 15 minutes, but we're nearly there. Oh, that cleared quite quickly. I could really feel that. Okay, anything else to do? No? So seal the Akashic records, please, for the individuals. Is that effective? And let's just have a look. Where are we now? 100 positive, 0 negative. And the pendulum, everything just feels so much lighter. Is on this page. So the consciousness is on this page. And we're at Radiant Love, above Radiant Love, new paradigm level. Any questions? Don't hesitate to comment. If you like this post, please like it, please subscribe. And please check out the other things that I offer. And lots of love to you all. Another one coming soon. God bless.